Regular bike file viewers may be familiar with my fondness for big trailies. Most of the main manufacturers now offer large capacity trail bikes as part of the catalogue, and there are some very competent and practical options in the showrooms. But when it comes to taking the crown for king of the monster trailies, this is where the talking stops. BMW's R1100GS Adventure comes stomping out of its corner with its gloves off, ready to take on all pretenders and reassert itself as top of the heap. BMW more or less invented the big trail bike with the original R80GS, launched an astonishing 22 years ago. A string of Paris-Dakar wins led to the model growing through 1000cc options and re-emerging in the early 90s as a thoroughly modern fuel-injected boxer twin. This latest 1130cc version uses the latest developments of BMW's radical telelever and paralever suspension systems, now with increased travel and adjustable preload and rebound damping. It also carries the latest Evo braking system and braided steel hoses as standard, resulting in a claimed 50% easier braking input from the rider and significantly more stopping power. Make no mistake, this bike not only looks the business, it's designed and engineered to stomp across continents with barely a whisper of complaint from either bike or rider. These spoked wheels are cleverly designed to run tubeless tyres, an industry first. And the ABS braking system is switchable-offable for serious off-road use. Gearing has been changed with a lower first and a shorter top gear, and the engine management system is now adjustable to cope with the poor quality fuels you'll find if crossing the Sahara or the Indian subcontinent. You can even order the bike with a 30-litre fuel tank and off-road tyres. This bike makes very brisk progress on tarmac, and when the road runs out, you just keep going. Ergonomics are brilliant with an excellent riding position and well-placed footrest and handlebars, and the seat is adjustable for height. You're seated well into the bike instead of perched high up on it like some of the opposition, and the result feels secure and competent. BMW's attention to detail extends to heated handlebar grips with a choice of two settings, a fully adjustable screen and optional 75-litre hard luggage. There's even a power socket to hook up your GPS navigation system. This whopping boxer engine produces 85 brake horsepower and 72 foot-pounds of torque, all in a package that looks huge and imposing, but once you're on board the bike, it's surprisingly easy to ride. If you're choosing a bike to circumnavigate the world, this has to be the top of your shortlist. Sports bike riders might leave you behind on the cat and fiddle, but the GS opens up the world. Stick a pin in a map, pick a country and point the GS at it. You'll get there and have adventure on the way. Turning to performance, oodles of power, state-of-the-art brakes and suspension and responsive steering. This bike has it all. In terms of usable performance under any possible conditions, the big GS has few peers. It won't outrun a 600cc sports bike, but set your sights a little further afield and it all begins to make sense. For performance, I'm going to give this 8 out of 10. For build quality now, well, BMW have a reputation for top quality engineering, and the GS is well thought out and well put together. Paint finish is good, but all that exposed alloy may need regular hosing off to keep winter salt corrosion at bay. Watch out for the strange seat colour options too. The yellow top seat can look grubby fairly quickly if you ride the bike through the winter. BMW give a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty on each new bike. I'm going to give this bike 9 out of 10 for build quality. For comfort, 8 again. I just love this riding position. It's big and roomy, and being a BMW, everything is adjustable. The screen and optional heated grips are brilliant where there's a chill in the air. I have to say the physical size of the bike may make it more suitable for the larger rider, but don't let it put you off trying one out. For value for money, well, retailing at £8,495 on the road, the GS isn't cheap, but it does give you an awful lot of bike for your buck. The addition of ABS pushes it up through the £9,000 barrier, which makes it much more expensive than the Triumph Tiger or Suzuki V-Strom, both worthy and capable opponents in the market. The GS is such a well-focused and well-engineered motorcycle though, it still looks like good value. And a glance through the small ads shows how these bikes hold their price. I'm going to give it 8 for value for money. Street cred. Well, some BMWs do look a little stodgy, but the R1100GS has a street presence like nothing else. This huge profile, coupled with this monster duckbill front fender, makes lesser bikes look weedy and soft. And the addition of the BMW logo underlines all that with a commitment to engineering excellence. And if you just want to pose on it down at the local boozer, well, who could blame you? I'm going to give this bike 9 out of 10 for street cred.